Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, this is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, today we are going to be revisiting our girl, Tammy Slaton of the famous 1000 Pound Sisters duo, but also YouTube famous as well. I mean, like, she's an icon. But also even more famous these days on the TikTok. Like, the TikTok seems to be her place to go and live her social media life and whoever, whatever. Which is interesting because I'm not sure if she's like, I don't know how the TikTok works. Like, if people are making money over on the TikTok or whoever, whatever. But I mean, outside of the TV show, social media seems to be how Tammy Slaton makes money. So I don't know what she's doing. I'm sure she pays her bills and her bills are paid. I'm not too worried about it. But I do just find it interesting how, like, she's blown up on TikTok and how she's constantly posting on TikTok. And her TikTok is like a lot because like half of it, maybe actually like 75% of it is just her like duetting with like different unknown creators and her calling them her friends, which like maybe they are her friends, but also like they just seem to be very random and she's like trying to promote them. So that's weird to me. But she does have some TikToks that take off, and that is what we're here to talk about today. Some particular TikToks with her partner, the BBW King. But before we get to that, as we do whenever we're talking about the Slatons, I always like to give Judy a chance to share her thoughts. So Judy, what do you think?
My dad always says, love will find a way, and I think that's really beautiful.
Okay, well, thanks for sharing, Judy. We love to have you here. I'm so glad you could share your thoughts, and let's get into the drama. So I did post a video once upon a time, like maybe a few weeks ago, about Tammy Slaton. I kind of tried to cover like some scams, some alleged scams that she was a part of. In that video, I also covered her dating this new man, the BBW King. Well, that's his handle on TikTok. But she is like in some kind of relationship with this man. He like literally was physically present with her. And I didn't have a lot of information on it at the time. I didn't think a whole lot about it, but now I've done a little bit more digging. And by digging, I mean like reading Reddit and looking at this guy's TikTok. So we could have a conversation here, okay? So just within like the last 24 hours since like at the time of filming, she has posted a couple TikToks, which I'll play for you here.
Why would I wanna keep her to myself? I know you mad at you, cause she only want me and no one else.
I like you, so please don't break my heart.
And in these TikToks, the first one just had a caption with like hearts and rings. And the second one had like hearts and rings in it. I mean, you literally just saw that, right? So I'm just like, this ring and the sound and the background, it all leads me and some of you, because y'all tagged me in the comments and some of y'all DM'd me. And some of y'all were like, oh my God, is our girl engaged? Is she engaged? Which like, I mean, what else does that ring mean? You know what I'm saying? Unless she's like, getting a promise ring from this man. I don't know. Is that a thing that like older folks do, like people who aren't teenagers do? You know what I'm saying? So it kind of seems like something may be going on. Y'all know I sometimes DM with Tammy, and I did shoot her a DM and I just said like, hey, are y'all engaged? And she didn't really give me a whole lot to work with. She really didn't. And then I was like, it's okay, girl. Like, I understand. You know, I'm sure you're filming right now and I'm sure you can't talk about a whole lot. Because, I mean, that's the tea. Like, if they're filming right now, which I'm pretty sure they are.
Good morning, this is Editing Zach, and they most definitely are filming. I forgot that I had seen this TikTok, so here's this TikTok for you. It confirms that they're filming.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but you couldn't be more wrong. I'm not in a nursing home. I'm not in the hospital. I am at home. The reason why I wear my mask, you know, COVID, we're filming for season 3. So I have to wear it. When I have it pulled down like this, it's because nobody else is around me. Then I pull it up like this. What the hell does it matter to you? I'm wearing it. I can't win for fucking losing with y'all. I don't wear it, y'all bitch. I wear it, y'all bitch. What the fuck? What do y'all want from me? Shit.
They can't talk about a lot. I remember that leading up even to season 2, Amy wasn't allowed to talk at all on social media about Gage being born until, like, it actually aired on the show. So she could talk about being pregnant because at some point they talked about her being pregnant on the show. But everything leading up to, like, TLC and the show actually saying certain things were happening in their lives, they couldn't share on social media. So that leads me to believe that she would, if they are engaged, well, I don't know. I mean, she wouldn't probably flat out tell me that, but I also feel like that's like what she's alluding to on TikTok. So if that's what she's alluding to on TikTok, like, why couldn't she tell me? I don't know. But she didn't have really a lot to comment on when I asked her individually, which is fair. It's also maybe none of my business. I don't know. I mean, what I am gonna get from all of this, okay, what I am gonna get from all of this is that this guy is gonna be probably featured in some way on season 3. So I wanted to know a little bit more about him, but before we get to that, I just want to share some of these comments on this main TikTok, the first TikTok I showed you from Tammy, because some of these comments were wild. Somebody said, "Why y'all pressed for nothing but a bunch of hating ass keyboard warriors? Y'all need to grow up." And Tammy responded and said, "Thank you. I'm glad someone gets it." Which I don't know if I get what that first person was saying. But okay. And then another person said, "Jerry's brother?" question mark. And Tammy says, "Hell nah. Hell no." So it feels like Tammy's very much over whatever happened with Jerry. It seems like we might not be seeing Jerry at all in season 3, but who knows? Actually, wouldn't that be some drama if, like, Jerry just showed up and, like, picked a fight with the BBW King? Wouldn't that be something? Another person says, on his account, he's still looking for other ladies. He is using her and she losing herself. Tammy, please take care. So that's interesting, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit more. And then another one says, "Check his phone and make sure he loyal, sis." So these were just a few of the comments that I pulled out that I thought were interesting. In particular, the ones about his loyalty and whether or not he's, like, looking for other women, because his TikTok is a lot. I can confirm now that I have gone and watched. And honestly, I'm not going to be able to show you a lot of TikToks because he uses a lot of sounds that have, like, songs in them. But for some things, I'll show screenshots. Maybe I'll add some clips. The one that was most alarming to me, I will put a screenshot up because there is definitely a song in the background. But this one right here, it says, "If I married you at $450 and you get down to $299, just know I'm out. See ya." And it's just wild because almost every TikTok on his page is talking about how he would never consider dating anybody under 300 pounds, how he wants somebody who is 300 pounds plus. There's one TikTok where he, like, goes like this and it has, like, a bunch of different weights on the side. I'll just show that one to you.
Just say when. Just say, seriously? Are you serious? Okay, this is impossible. I'm starting over.
And it's just like, listen, I think everybody deserves love at whatever size, you know. How you look versus, like, what your health is like two different things, and how you feel about yourself regardless of what your health is two different things. And Tammy deserves love. Other people who are whatever size deserves love. Everybody deserves love, okay? Everybody really does. But I think a lot of people are going to be probably pretty concerned that this guy is over here just, like, constantly talking about, like, literally his identity on the internet is, I only love women that are larger than 300 pounds. Okay, that's his identity. So, like, how does that fit in with what Amy and Tammy are doing on 1,000 Pound Sisters on TLC? Also, somebody on Reddit, actually Reddit user Odd Faithlessness 851, shared a link on Dr. Phil's website that appears to show this guy on Dr. Phil for an episode called Big Love. Now, there's nowhere that I could find an actual clip from this episode, so it's hard to say because the pictures for me are showing up real tiny. From what I see, it looks like him. I don't know this guy's real name, but Dr. Phil, this guy on Dr. Phil's website, his name's Philip, and Philip looks a lot like the BBW King, okay? I'll link the actual website where they talk about this particular episode, but like I said, I can't find clips anywhere, so I'm just going based off this summary on the website, and it looks like it could have been posted originally as early as like 2007, okay? Y'all, in 2007, I just graduated from high school, so that was a long time ago, and people change. I look much different than I did then, and this guy looks much different. He doesn't have a beard, for instance, but he looks pretty similar. And I just want to cover some of the things that happened on this show. So basically, the premise of this particular segment on the show, well, the episode was called Big Love, and I don't think that Philip or the BBW King, I don't think they were the only person on the show. I think there were probably some other segments, but his particular segment was with his brother Paul, and there seemed to be a general disagreement between the two of them because Paul didn't like that Philip dated plus-size women or BBWs. On the show, Philip says, "I like bigger women. I like bellies, big breasts, thighs, big butts. Stretch marks are very sexy to me. My brother doesn't like big women at all." His brother Paul actually has like a lot of rude things to say about women. You can go read those things for yourself on the website. I was like, oh wow, this guy's kind of gross the way that he talks about women. I mean, honestly, kind of both of them are. I mean, like, for me, Philip and or the big BBW King, okay, both of them just, like, give me, like, fetishizing of women, and I don't think a lot of women want to be fetishized, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can only imagine for myself that, like, if somebody, the only thing that they really genuinely liked about me was, like, the way that I physically looked, and it was only because, like, I'm a really niche, like, look, I would be uncomfortable. I would be very uncomfortable. So yeah, the show in general seems to be about that. The other thing that Philip says is that the perfect size woman to him would be 5'5", 350 pounds, and a size 28, which is obviously not Tammy, but from this guy's TikToks, it seems like that's, like, his starting point and that he's willing to go from there. I didn't see a lot of things on his TikTok that suggested that he was looking for other women, although there was one TikTok where he showed himself out in the world with 3 other BBWs and he said he was looking for a 4th, so maybe that. And honestly, like, whatever makes this guy and or Tammy happy. Like, if Tammy is happy living her life, great, wonderful. I just think it's important to talk about this because this will obviously be a plot line on the new season. This is gonna be a plot line on season 3. There's no doubt about it for me personally. And honestly, I think there's gonna be some fireworks between Tammy and her family over this man. I mean, her family was already frustrated with Jerry, and Jerry obviously did have a thing also for BBWs. I think I mentioned in the last video that I made about her new relationship that, like, she met Jerry on a group somewhere, an online community for BBWs, okay? But Jerry on the show never really seemed to, like, want to admit that that's, like, what he was interested in Tammy. And he never seemed to want to admit that he was enabling her or that he was doing things that, like, would impede her progress on the show. I think it's gonna be different because this guy clearly on social media, as I've already shown you, like, very much does not have a problem saying, like, I want my girl big and I want her to stay big. And I think that that's gonna bring some fireworks on the show. Like, truly, really do think that this guy is not gonna be helpful in the progress for her on the show. And I'm just curious to see like what the response from her family is going to be. I'm curious to know what Amy thinks about this guy. I can't imagine Chris is going to be okay with it. I imagine that Chris will want to throw some hands. I feel like Chris is going to get frustrated and walk out again, going to get angry. And so I'm just curious. I think this is going to be like a major plot point of the new season. And that's also why I'm talking about it today while it's actually happening in real time. So that when we're watching probably next December or whenever the new season premieres, we can refer back to this video and be like, remember when? But anyways, that's really all I have for today. I hope the best for Tammy. I hope she can find love and take care of her health and do all the things that she needs to do. I really do. I really do. I hope the best for everybody. So that's all I have for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get notifications. I'll leave a linked playlist for every Slaton video I've ever done in the pinned comment. Okay, so go check that out. Also, leave me a comment. Hit like, click share with somebody that might enjoy this video. And follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun with you all today. I hope you did too. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!